What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're pouring foundation. So we're here. It's 6 o'clock. Actually, it's a little bit after 6, and waiting on our first truck. But right now we're just breaking out the donuts, getting ready to get after it. So we're expecting a good day. Kind of what we're looking to do. We're pouring 100 plus on the yards. It's going to be a 3,500 psi, and we do have mixed with ash, just because when you pour 3,500, it comes a little bit hotter. So we're going to try to, accommodate that with mixing with the ash, and it will slow down the drying process just a little bit. And two, I think the idea is to pour this a little bit more wet so we can kind of shoot it across there without having to have a pump. But anyways, the crew's here, everybody's getting geared up, getting ready to go. So, should be any minute. We'll get it going. All right, so as you can see, this is kind of our foundation as we prepped it for pouring. And as you can see, for an engineered foundation, there's a lot that goes into it. We've got a lot of grade beams. This is a post tension, so you'll see the cables that are running in a hash pattern. Like if you were doing a rebar foundation, you wouldn't see these cables. You'd have rebar every 16 inches or something like that. We do have the number 5s that go for the footers, which you'll see a lot of these 2x2, some of them are even 3x3 footers. This is actually the main support for the living area. But look, this is the porch. So as you can see, just as much goes into the support structure for the porch area because it's tied into the main foundation. This is really the best way to do it to ensure that you don't have any kind of separation for the lifespan of the whole body of foundation and the whole build. And so you're gonna see all this get poured at one time. In certain situations, you may see fit to pour porches as like flat work. We could certainly probably do that in this case because it's not going to be a lot of weight supported. But when we send all this off for an engineered foundation, this is typically what happens. So it's all the more better, the more concrete you could put into it. So as you can see, we're not cutting any corners there. We do have our sheet ledge as well that's nailed off on the inside. So you can see I got a 2x2 that's nailed off on the inside of these frames. And, this is what allows for our sheet ledge for the actual panels. Now, this is kind of a key and important part of it to make sure that you have a drop down for your panel to come past the foundation to where water and things like that are not at the same level as the plate stud. So this is going to come up and around, and then we'll knock this out when we take the forms off, and you'll have kind of a shape to it. We do have a couple of things. As you can see, there's some added grade beam supports over there because that's where the fireplace is going to go. So you'll see some closer and more concrete is getting poured in that area for that reason. Also, you can see we've got framed out for the shower over in this area, which is going to be a step down for there. We came the other day, we did some measurements and tweaked a couple things. We will be doing stained concrete on the foundation, so it's important that we get everything just as level and as pretty as possible. Where you at?
In Rio Vista.
You getting close?
Like 30 minutes.
Man, we've almost poured the whole slab.
Really?
I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say I missed out all the fun.
No, they first truck didn't get here till 7 o'clock.
Oh wow. So I'm still good, man. They're still pouring the first truck then.
Yeah, they're just still pouring the beams pretty much. Hey Brandon, thanks for showing up, buddy. You what?
Glad I could make it, you know. Missed my alarm. Decided to sleep in this morning. What are you gonna do?
What do you got?
In beds. Now, see, what happened is I forgot to get these yesterday. So those crucial parts of the building I didn't get. So I had to chase them down this morning and try to find them. So
Brandon,
we can have them.
You're supposed to get the embeds, not stay in bed.
That's true. I did do that.
No, he had to go to Cleburne, and I guess he was able to get them in Cleburne. All right, so we have all of the concrete is poured. We ran short just 1 yard. We had to get 1 yard of concrete. So, you know, it is what it is. But as you can see, we're going through here trying to do some of the finished work, and we're waiting for some of this where we had this last yard left over on the porch to set up before they can really work with it. But meanwhile, they're going around and we're cleaning up all of the, pulling off some of the forms and doing some cleanup as well while we're here. And so onward way to more progress on this job. So hope you guys look forward to following it along, and we will come up with a playlist or something as well for this build. But hope you've enjoyed this video. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Josh Helm, wishing you all the best. Thanks for watching Texas Best.